Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to do a thermostat replacement on a 2007 Pontiac Torrent. This one here is a 3.4 liter V6 front wheel drive. I don't know if the engine size or the drive makes any difference, but should be the same. So right down there is your thermostat housing. Right there. And so to make this a bit easier, we're going to start by removing this cover. Okay, so we're going to start with removing the oil drain plug. And you're just going to keep twisting it though. So rather than just remove the oil cap, you're going to remove the entire oil filler neck. So rather than stop, keep turning. And mine is pretty loose already. It can give you a little bit of difficulty, but you want to take this out too. So we're going to place this somewhere. In the meantime, I'll remove this here. And now we're going to take this housing off, this plastic cover. Now that clips in a little bit, so just give it a pull. I was just pulling from over here, but you just want to tug it loose from those brackets or whatever you want to call them that it's clipped to. And we're going to unplug this here. Hard to do one-handed when it's cold out, but you just unplug that there. And tuck that away to the side. And this whole thing ought to just come right off. There you go. And now we've made it that much easier to see the thermostat housing. Okay, so now that we got that plastic housing removed, what we're going to need is a 13mm metric socket and start on these bolts here. There we go, that broke loose. Now I'm hearing the pressure release from in there already. Some fluid is going to leak out of this when we do this job here, so just be mindful of that. Make sure you put something underneath to try and catch it. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff is in the way, but looks like I'm gonna have to grab a wrench for that other one. I don't think we're gonna get away with using the ratchet there. Okay. That was a lot easier. Thank goodness. That's one. We're going to set that up here. Then we're going to ratchet the other one out. Make it easy on us. I'm just going to hang on to it, make it quicker. I'm gonna get stuck on me. That's the other one. Okay, so now take a look here. That is the housing now off. Okay, so now we're just going to remove the housing after removing those bolts. Trick to get it out without having to remove this entire thing here. We're just going to rotate the bottom outward like that and lift up. And there you're seeing the thermostat, which I'm sure we already know. Let's go ahead and get this moved out of here. It should come right out, but things never work that way, so might get some pliers or something to yank that out. Okay, there's your thermostat, and just like I promised, it was going to leak a little bit, but let's check this one out. So, it does look fairly gummed up on this end, so hopefully with the new one in, our problems will be solved. But that is the old thermostat. Time for the new one. As you can see there, if I can get a focus on that, that is where our new thermostat is going to go, right back where the old one was, obviously. So here's our first new thermostat. Let's get that installed. So I just wanted to get the flashlight on to start recording again here, but you can see on the thermostat there is a rubber gasket on there that should sit right inside where the old one came out. So we're going to get our housing down here, slide it back around like so. Lose our phone in the process. Okay, now we're back. So what I'm going to try and do with this is try and bolt it back on the way it is. Just get these started best I can, and hopefully the gasket will seat itself after tightening it up. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. But we'll know how well that goes. Alrighty, so now that we got that bolted back on, all we have to do now is throw on that cover again, which pops on these two nubs there. With these here. So let's lay that back on there. Okay, I believe those are set tight now. Plug this back in here. And then we'll take our oil drain plug and the tube, thread that back in there, and you'll feel it seat. And as you can see, this still comes apart just fine. There you go. That is how you, in fact, replace your thermostat on a 2007 Pontiac Torrent.